YouTube. It's Brother Dennis. Today's Resurrection Sunday. Cleaning the pigeon loft today after church, and I made a rookie mistake. Yep. So, well, first of all, I got two squeakers down here, two little guys. They're going into the they've been on the floor for about 4 days now, 5 days. I had the parents out here with them for like the first 2 days. Then these next 2 days, they've been by themselves weaning. And I noticed they've been eating the food and drinking the water. So I'm gonna put them on the young bird side tomorrow probably, so I can let some of these other pigeons out. Got some babies in here. It's hard to film with one hand, so I got these babies in here. They're getting big. These are this is a pair from Mike, Rocky Ridge, Mr. 500, and his first lady, who are the parents of the birds that are on the floor. They're sitting on eggs. This pair here, they're sitting on eggs, 2 eggs. And this is where I made the rookie mistake at. This guy. This is a really good bird pair here. This pair is a male from Curtis at Air Champ Loft, and this female is from Mike. So notice this pigeon, I banned him today, and at first I was banding the wrong leg, the left leg, but I caught it. And I was so happy that I banned the wrong leg before I put the band on, that I put it on the right leg, but I actually put it on upside down. Well, actually right side up, which is actually upside down. So, and I tried to tug on it to get it off, but it ain't coming off. So that's good and bad. So I put the band on upside down, or the wrong way. It's actually right side up, and so when you pull his leg back, the band is upside down. I believe. Yeah. The number would be upside down. Yeah, because you're holding them by the head. You pull the leg back, the number should read right side up, and it doesn't. It reads upside down. So I banned these 2 guys right, and I banned the other 2 guys right. This guy I banned wrong, and Mama's gonna let me hear about it. So I hope that doesn't disqualify him from racing, because I put the band on upside down. Because at this point, I need every bird I can get for my young bird season. I don't know. Try not to make that mistake again. Just like I keep putting my fingers in the camera. But yep, I cleaned the loft. Oh, I'm down here. I have another pair down here. This is my best pair, pedigree-wise. This in Adrian P. Bloodline that I got. This is a Curtis, not a Curtis. These birds came from Curtis, but they're not like his own bloodline. I think these are birds he acquired. And there's 2 babies down here, and it kills me because these babies look like the first couple of days they're so like fragile and small looking, and then like the 5th and 6th day they just get so big, like, and they're ugly, and then they turn out to be beautiful creatures. So these are Adrian P bloodline. Nobody here gets a pass. Everybody here is going to be raced. And when I mean raced, I mean 500 miles. If they make it to the last race of the season, they will go 500. They will go 500 miles, or they will not make it to the next year. I'd rather them get lost flying, doing what I want them to do, and they just won't make it home, and hopefully they have a good life out there in the wild. Or they make it home and then they have a good life here, because then they'll either go to the breeding loft, or they'll be old birds racing, and I'll feed them and keep them healthy, and they'll live out their life. So I still have my Matus 4, the 4 Matus birds. There's 3, and there's the other one. They think they're going to eat, but I'm actually going to fly them today. It's been raining so much here in North Carolina the last couple of days. That they haven't been able to fly them, but they've been out several times.
over 10. So they're completely settled. I don't want them to get too strong because I want these other birds I got coming behind them to catch up, kind of like those two. Like those two are kind of like by themselves. The other three, they'll kind of be settled together with the two that are down there. They're all within like 2 weeks of each other. So eventually they'll be. But these two guys down here, they're coming to the young bird loft probably tomorrow. I just don't want to get picked on because they're still not flying around yet or jumping up out of. They're over a month old though. They're like a month and a couple days. I think they're fully feathered under the wings. Let me check. Because they were I moved them out of the nest and I left the box up top open and the parents were jumping down feeding them because they're sitting on eggs. And these guys start hopping around. I didn't want them to bust the eggs. I need all the eggs I can get. So let's see, little fella, do you got feathers? Yup. So he's fully feathered. This one is. What about you? See, they're moving around well now, so he's almost there. That one's a little bit, that's probably the younger one then. Like 2 days younger, a day and a half younger than the other one. So, and they got black nails. That one pigeon, I don't know when the pigment in the toenail comes in, but the one singleton that I banned today, right there, he's got all white nails still in box 4. He's still got all white nails. So maybe he's a winner and I put this band on upside down. I hope that don't disqualify him. I don't know enough. It's my first year of pigeon racing. So I don't know. I just know it's a gift from God to be the steward over these animals. That's my pile of poo today. I need to get a fenced in area in my yard so I can start composting this poo. Right now I'm throwing it away because I'm worried my dogs will get coccidia and other type of pigeon diseases or bacterias and stuff. Now, let me say this. I watched a guy on YouTube, Belgium guy, that says his young bird loft, he never sweeps the floor. He never cleans the floor in his young bird loft. His young bird loft has like it's caked. It's like a deep litter method, and he just keeps the poo caked up in there. And he says it raises their immunities, natural immunity, so you don't have to give them no medicine. And I sweep my floor every day. Not every day, every week. Once a week I sweep the floor. In both sides, I sweep the floor. And am I wrong for that? Sweeping the floor? So I could walk in here and walk out, and now I don't get it like crazy and like scrub it down and bleach everything and all that. But I wipe the perches off, and like scrape them down. I scrape all the poo up. You know, it's relaxing to me. It gives me like that time with God. It gives me that moment of silence where I'm not listening to, you know, when I get that peace and I could just elevate my mind and think spiritual stuff while I'm cleaning poo. I know that's crazy, but it's like I'm humbling myself. Like Jesus washed people's feet to humble himself and to show that he's a king, but he still can be humble. That's how I feel about these pigeons. I come out here and I clean up their pigeon poo, and it's humbling to me. It's like a servancy or whatever you call it. So I don't know. Am I wrong for cleaning up poo? And I know this is a pigeon video, and I'm going to end it right here. But I'm going to come out here. The door's a little swollen because of all the wetness we done had, all the rain we had. I did fix the lock on the other side, the latch, and then we rained for 3 days in North Carolina. So it's a little whatchamacallit at the top. What do you call it? Swollen. But I did fix the latch. So that little corner up there, I might need to sand it. It's a little, I don't know. Here's my Matus birds. I'm not letting them out just yet because she'll eat them if she can catch them. And I don't want her to spook them away, even though they're already settled. But this is my yard dog, American Bully, and she's pregnant. So with that being said, every day, no matter what, ends, and then tomorrow is a new day, and it's a chance for a new beginning. So Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Support the channel if you want to help fight PTSD and anxiety and depression disorder. And walk in peace. Walk with peace. Love your brothers. Today is Resurrection Sunday, so just think about it.